okay. It's like, oh, I don't know, 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. And I walked over here to a Motel 6 from where I was supposed to pick up my bus. The bus driver pulled in at 6:20, and everybody that was going on that bus, including myself, was unaware that that was the bus. We thought the other bus was coming at 6:40 because there were supposed to be multiple buses. It had the wrong number on the bus, and the bus driver left. And all of us sat there going, where's the other bus? It never showed up. Why? That was our bus. Greyhound switched all their stuff around and they got it all messed up. I'll tell you about it as soon as I can. Hold on a second. Yep. 3 days. 2 mess ups with hotel reservations. Not hotel reservations, 1 a bus reservation. But at the beginning we had the virus thing with that pool they drained. And they booked us for a pool stay and spa. Oh boy. Good thing I got some time, because now I sat today. Lisa and I, Simply Lisa, please look up her site. She's at Simply Lisa, Lesa. She has helped me a whole bunch. She brought me down. We spent a couple days goofing around, and then all of a sudden we went to the bus place where I had a reservation, and a couple hours, had lunch and stuff, and then she left to go home, which is perfect. I appreciate her time. So I sat another 4 hours waiting for my bus time to come up at 6:40. That didn't happen. So when it messed up, the people in charge, it's not really a bus station, it's actually a truck stop. And the guy at the desk said this happens all the time. Greyhound, I guess, got bought out by another company. And they brought him in a phone system to direct call him if there was any problems. That phone immediately stopped functioning, and they haven't fixed it yet. Not good for Greyhound, I don't think. But anyway, 6 passengers and me were stranded. 2 of them that I talked to decided they're just going to reverse their whole trip because their trip depended on this. And they were heading to Amarillo, which was the end destination. And I was Albuquerque, right in the middle. And they decided to heck with this. They've already had problems. And they blew off their whole thing. Well, I can't exactly do that. I got booked flights all the way to San Francisco, Tokyo, running around, and over to the Philippines. I can't do that. I was going to have to pay a cab $250 to get to Albuquerque if I was in an emergency. Luckily, Lisa and I booked my stuff with about a 2-day to 3-day gap in case there was problems. Holy smokes, and there was. So I'm at Motel 6. I had to walk all the way over here. It's about a half mile. With my heavy bag, which Lisa and I, she kind of bugged me to do it, so I did. There was many things in my roll-around bag that got it up to in the 40s, 45-pound thing. And she kept bugging me to get rid of a lot of that stuff. Well, my backpack was fine. But I had to get that stuff out of there. So we sat in the parking lot of where the bus station thing was, the truck stop, and I started throwing things away that when you think, well, I might need this, well, I might need that. When am I going to use that? Let's see. Probably not till I get to the Philippines, maybe. So I started tossing them in a bag, in a web bag that Lisa's going to drop off at a donation place. So they're not going to go to waste. But I did lighten the load. Lo and behold, the bus left without me and other passengers. So I had to walk a half a mile over to Motel 6. Good thing I lightened the load by about 15 pounds. Pretty cool. So all was bad, but now all is good, and things happen for a reason. Now, what's the reason? Well, emptying the bag was a reason, because somebody was saying, you're going to be walking, you don't want to carry this sucker. And it's going to work out okay, because Sunday, I think it's 7:30 in the morning, something like that, is when I have to be on a flight in Albuquerque. And I got all the way till then. If I have to walk, well, you know, part of the adventure. But I ain't going to do that. I'm going to let somebody drive me there or something. A cab service is $250, and I'm not going to pay that, I don't think. If I get down to the wire, I will. But I'll tell you what, I think I'll get the bus tomorrow. Any bus that pulls in that parking lot tomorrow. See, we have different stories. There was 4 buses a day originally. It's on the website. These website things are messed up on hotels and pools and everything. And now the bus lines. Now they only got, they have supposedly 2 buses a day. The guy at the counter told me there was 2. The guy that Lisa rescheduled my thing with, thanks to her, she's good at this, I ain't. And I contacted her, she was already home. And that's like hour and a half, 2 hours away. Anyway, the guy on the phone from Greyhound told her that there was only 1 bus a day now from after COVID. And the guy at the counter where I was at the truck stop says, no, there's 2. There's one at 5:30 in the morning and there's one at 6:40. He's there. He knows. And that's so I don't know what happened. Unless they were booked on the one, but they told Lisa, no, there's only 1. Tomorrow night at 6:40. So I got to go through the same thing tomorrow. I'll check out at 11 o'clock, go walk around, go sit in a restaurant for a few hours, and waste time until I can get over there. I'll go over there 5 o'clock or something, sit around again, and when that bus pulls in, I got to jump in front of the sucker. It ain't going nowhere. Not without me. And then I'll get over to Albuquerque and grab me a couple nights stay. I was going to have 3 nights stay over there in a hotel. Now I'll have 2. And actually this hotel room's really cheap. It's nothing like the ones we've been staying in. But it's just an emergency thing, so hopefully they don't got bed bugs. I don't think so. I don't feel nothing on me yet. But anyway, I gotta start laughing because I got a long way to the Philippines. So love your dog. I wish I had one of your dogs here right now. Hug your dog and go when things get stressy. And boy, was I stressed at the bus station. I was like, oh my God. If I had a flight going out tomorrow or the next day, I'd be really stressed. But we scheduled things with some slack because I wasn't in any hurry. I told her a long time ago when we started booking flights and playing with things, I says, if it takes a month for me to get there, I don't care. What the heck? Long as the flight things don't get all messed up, because they are like smoothly booked. I mean, they're cool. Got a one-way flight with what you call a throwaway ticket, and that's a return or forward ticket that you buy. So your airfare ends up being half of $2,500, which is fine with me. So anyway, we got it all straightened out. At least I got it all straightened out. Thank you much. I'm going to stay in touch with you. And I got no Wi-Fi here, so I can't upload this video now. This is the 4th of May, or maybe 5th. I don't know. What day is it? It's Thursday. You figure it out. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of these videos. As soon as I get a hold of a Wi-Fi, I'll start uploading. It'll probably be tomorrow night. I hope. And I was running out. My phone was running out of power. There was nowhere to plug it in this bus stop. And the guy, luckily, at the desk allowed me to plug in behind his counter so I could start making emergency calls. There's no place to go walk over and eat here like we had in our other. There was everything around us. I mean, food. Not here, so I ain't gonna go out to eat till I check out tomorrow. And I gotta check out at the latest I can because it's 6:40 till I can get on a bus. But I got she downloaded. I sent her my old ticket. She made the phone calls and did a bunch of finagling. I guess she had to really get into it with the guy, and so he rebooked and sent me an email with a revised ticket, a new ticket. So we double checked the numbers between me and her and all that, and made sure it was the right one, and it's got the right barcode and everything on it. Perfect. I'm back to normal, just one day behind now. One day, as of now, behind. Oh boy. Keep in touch. You want to see some wild stuff coming up? We've already had delay, mess up. And all of this stuff happens to be from ads over the internet. Things done over the internet. No, I'm not picking on the internet. But if I was on the phone doing this with somebody, this stuff wouldn't have happened. And I think we're just going to go ahead and let it slide for now. Do some subscribing. Boop, 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 right there. And get your dogs out of the street, please. We don't need any more of that squishy dog stuff, because that's the last thing I want to hear or see right now. And I know what's going to happen on the Greyhound bus, just because I said so. The poor dogs are going to jump underneath there when I'm on board. You watch. Anyway,